All right, so this Bridging the Gap video is about work ethic and pure talent. You think about athletics and athletes that come up through high school, middle school, even college, and they get by based solely on pure talent. They have God-given abilities without the work ethic that allows them to be successful. But at some point, they get to a point in their career, in their years as an athlete, where that pure talent is only going to get them so far. That without that work ethic, that grind within them, that can only be gained by instilling in them through years, whether it's from a coach instilling it in them, or a mentor or a family member ensuring that they always have that work ethic. Without that, they're not able to be successful. While you have those athletes that don't necessarily have that God-given ability, but they have the work ethic. They're willing to put in the extra hours because they know that that's the only way that they can keep up with those that have the God-given abilities. So I would challenge you that if you are somebody who has that God-given ability, say in the military, let's say for whatever reason you haven't been able to be successful in the military and progress through the ranks while not necessarily having to put in the same work ethic as other individuals. Or if you're somebody who doesn't have that God-given ability to be successful in the military, whatever those traits are that allow somebody to just seem to just easily have that it factor. Let's say you don't have that it factor. Let's say it takes you a little bit longer. Like me, it takes me a little bit more to grasp certain concepts. It takes me a little bit more to keep up with my peers. So the way I see it is I need to establish a stronger work ethic than my peers, or try to establish a stronger work ethic than my peers so that I can keep up. I'm somebody who has a different background. I've never been at the company level other than command, but I've never been a platoon leader. Wasn't an infantry platoon leader or XO. I'm coming up a different side. I was an AG officer first and then converted into an infantry officer. So I feel like I missed out on a lot as a AG officer converted to an infantry. I feel like I missed out a lot on the company grade infantry experience and assignments. So based on that and that late start, I feel like I need to work harder in order to keep up. So I try to establish and have a very strong work ethic. So I would challenge you that work ethic means so much more than just having that pure talent or having that it factor of knowing exactly how to be successful without putting in the work. Because if you don't put in the work, if you're not an M-Day person who puts in additional work during the month, during the week, or an AGR member who, if you think that AGR service ends at 4:30 or 5 o'clock whenever you get off work, then you're wrong. That your work ethic should keep you working, keep you going, and knowing that I have to put in the extra hours at night. I have to put in the extra hours on the weekend, outside of drill weekends. In order for me to be successful and keep up with that up tempo, then I got to put in that extra work. So make sure that you always remember and never rely on solely your work ethic, or solely your pure talent, or solely on that God-given ability. Make sure you rely on that work ethic, because work ethic is something that's not going to leave you. It's always going to be there with you, and it'll cause you to be successful.